Alright guys, I know we're not done with our downtown area. We're not going to be done for a while, but we do have to take care of our industrial needs like now. So what that entails, first of all, we gotta start moving around our oil business just a tiny little bit. So I'll do just that real quick. Alright, so my oil has been moved to a better spot. Unfortunately, a fire did break out, which kind of sucks. Oh, one more thing before I completely forget about it. You guys are giving way, you are giving way. Because otherwise I will forget about this, and we do not want that happening. There you go, there you go. Everything's great. Except for one thing out here. I want you to give way, but other than that, I want you guys to continuously on moving. That is a bit of a weird thing they're trying to do, but okay. And I did put a couple of trees out here. I'm not really sure if that's gonna work out or not. We'll take a look at that. Now let's take a look at pollution. Ah yes, so there is a bit of pollution out here. Not really much we can do. Unfortunately, these guys are going to be polluting like there is no tomorrow. I was kind of hoping there's going to be less, but it is what it is. Oh, and these guys, do they need garbage disposal? I mean, this guy does, but a bit weird. Let's try putting him up against here. Maybe that's gonna help him. Probably should. We'll see. We'll see. And there's only one access point, which can be a bit of a problem. So let's see if we can get another one going right about here. Making it a little bit easier for these guys, maybe. Although that's still going to be going through the same thing out here, but we should be okay-ish. Now, another thing that we really do need out here... Oh, actually, let's take a look at this bus lane out here. Bring this guy, like, right about here. Everybody should be happy now. Yeah, looks alright. Nobody wants to take garbage from this guy, though. Kind of weird. Maybe I should add a garbage disposal of some kind out here. Let's take a look. What's my garbage disposal? It's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. I guess we could add this guy, like, right about here. Just for the heck of it. We're gonna need it anyway. At some point, sooner or later. And we'll see how traffic does out here. I don't think it's gonna be too bad, but you never really know. It's at 81%, does being a bit in the red, and they're not really moving all that fast. Let's try this with a traffic light. Maybe that's gonna help it out just a little bit. And I think it does. I mean, that's getting a little bit less. Oh, I think I know what's going on. They're trying to go from here to here. Okay, I see what's going on. So what we need to do is probably add something up top here. So this will ultimately have to go down. I'll have to take a road out here. Yeah, there you go. All better. And now I think what we want to do is interconnect these guys out here. Go like... maybe not so. I think that's going to be way too many twists and turns, and we don't need that. But we could do this like right about here. There you go. There you go. This is not getting connected. Actually, now that I think about it, this is being connected there, so this is actually not needed whatsoever. This out here needs to come down a little bit. This guy is fine. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine. Alright, so now we have another road, so these guys have an easier time getting wherever they need to go. This is not as bad as it used to be. Yeah, everything's moving along quite nicely, so that was good. That was good. Now we just need general... What's going on with this guy, honestly? Garbage has piled up. Nobody wants to go and take his garbage. That's a bit annoying. I'm gonna be completely honest, because everybody else is doing alright. It's just that this one guy, maybe I have to move him a little bit. Let's move him like right about here, I suppose. That could work. Maybe he's crying just because, I don't know, there's a lot of traffic. People are stopping at a red light and nobody can get to him. Maybe that's what's going on. So we'll take a look. We'll take a look. Maybe that will help. Okay, so that's that. That's that. We got our oil business going on, which is making us a significant amount of money. I like that. We're not making much, but it's honest work. He's gonna be a problem, isn't he? Now the crime rate is high. Like, the police station is literally right here. So, what's up, man? What's up? I'm still not a fan of what's going on here. This might become a bit of a problem. So we got a bunch of garbage disposal out here. We gotta fix this up one way or another. Gotta make this a little bit easier for everyone. And what I think we're gonna do... Well, first of all, we're gonna move this guy right about here. A better spot for him. Second of all... Gotta redo this area real quick. Alright, this should be a little bit better. Once they actually get a little bit of electricity going on out here. Which would be quite helpful, I'm gonna be honest. So, grab this guy, connect him out here. Obviously, these guys don't have any energy, so we gotta fix that. And last but not least, gotta fix this guy right up. So now everybody should have enough electricity. This is a little bit nicer. There is not as many roads going into this roundabout, which is also very, very nice. So it's not gonna get as busy, which I do like. So now, we do need general industry at some point, which I guess, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it's going to be a good idea to add general industry around here, at least not yet. Not until we get a highway connected out here at some point. And once we do, that's going to make our life just a tiny bit easier. But for right now, it is what it is. Not much we can do, unfortunately, but at some point, we are going to be able to make that area a little bit better. And actually, you know what? This rain is becoming a little bit annoying. It's been non-stop, and I don't like that. So anyway, taking a look at our traffic, it's at 80%. We're just waiting for these guys. Ooh, they're piling up quite bad. Yeah, this is not good at all. Okay, so I guess we will have to move a couple of these guys. Unfortunately, I'm running out of space. I guess we can put this guy like right about here. Why not? Then another... Not enough space. That's not gonna fit. That's not fitting in. I guess we could put him like right about there. Why not? Move this guy about here. Running out of... Oh, that's because I moved these guys. That's fine. Try this once again. Okay, now everybody got electricity. Perfect, I like that. And we're gonna give these guys a couple of minutes here to actually start moving around, get wherever they need to go. Because they are moving, so eventually they are gonna get wherever they need to go. As for right now, we need to go back out here, take a look at what's going on, and that looks absolutely beautiful. I think we can put a couple of more tall buildings out here, especially considering we do have the money for it. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we got. So, there is a square center. Actually, it's not that tall, so I don't want that. Oh, hold up. Expo center. Actually, putting an expo center out here somewhere would not be such a bad idea. Fortunately, it doesn't want to fit in there. Already got that guy. We don't need another one. Pretty tall building. But as far as I remember, this is, yeah, that's another German one. We are not putting that down. Okay, so there's one from Japan. There's one from Japan. That looks pretty good. I like it. It's now just a matter of finding the right spot for it, and I don't think that's the right spot for it. This is my financial district, so I don't want to put it out there. That's not gonna fit in here. But we could. I guess we will fit it in here. Yeah, let's just put it down here. Now they're pretty large one. I mean, look at that. That's starting to take shape. Starting to look like something interesting and useful. Then we get a bunch of these. Island Park Tower. It's another one from Japan, so since we are going to be going with Japanese style out here a little bit, we might as well put a couple of them out here. Yeah, there you go. Put it up there. Then there is another one which is even bigger. I think we can fit them like right about here. Yeah. fine. That's fine. Looking absolutely beautiful. And continuing on, we can find a couple more. There's a Korean... Oh, this actually looks pretty nice. This is a headquarters building of Jenga's Bsoft. It's a Korean game distribution and development company. Okay, so we can actually plop this down like right about here. I want to say... Ah, no, we cannot. It's a little too big. We could technically put this guy like right about here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, that looks alright. That looks alright. Color scheme was about the same, so looking beautiful. And look at that, there's something going up here. It's like a small park or something on the top. I think, maybe? Looks like tables or something. But anyway, let's continue on. I think we can find a couple of more things we can plop down. That's an office building from USA. And I don't think we have too much from USA at the moment, but this, I think this might be... I don't think that's going to be fitting in quite nicely. But out here, we could actually put this guy like right about here. I think that should be fine, yeah. That's alright, that's alright, that's looking pretty good. And large banking from Singapore. Since this is my financial district, let's put this guy like right about here. Not bad, not bad. It's looking pretty good. Absolutely beautiful. And now this space out here, as I was saying, there should be a large... You know what, we'll come back to it, we'll come back to it. We don't have money for that anyway at the moment. So there's a large grocery store, which we don't have the money for. There's also local register office, which we don't have the money for. Luxury hotel, that looks pretty small. I don't like that. And there is a huge mall, which we could technically put like right about here when we have the money. That's gonna be very nice. I mean, that's like the exact spot we need for it. Or we could somehow come up with a way to put this guy like right about here, which would be nice as well. Make it more central to my city a little bit. I think that would work out quite nicely. Oh, and would you look at that? Apartment buildings are starting to build up a little bit. And we are running out. Fire departments. We need a fire department out here, but we don't have the money, unfortunately. So we will have to wait for the money to actually start coming in. And while we do that, while we wait, let's work a little bit on this area right around here. Alright, there you go. That's a little bit better. Oh, these guys, they're not happy. They're sick. They're sick, and that's probably because of noise pollution, and I would imagine that that's the case. I mean, look at that. Oh, that's alright, that's alright. Once we put a few trees out here or something like that, eventually. Sorry about that, I just got some nasty hiccups going and that was not good. I couldn't even speak there. Anyway, where was I? Alright, yeah, so this guy was... Actually, no, he became a little bit better. Now everybody's happy. And if they're happy, I'm happy. Alright, and without further ado, I'm gonna start working on this area out here along the highway, making this look a little better. So I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm thinking I'm pretty much done with this area out here. A couple of houses are going to be built out here, and then we're going to finish this area off eventually. Oh, but what's going on here? There are some garbage disposal problems, which I do not like seeing. And I'm not sure as to why that's happening here. Another thing is death care, which is kind of weird. Shouldn't be happening either. Everything should be pretty good. Oh, is it because... Oh, it's because nobody can actually reach these guys. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, there you go. Destroyed these guys. Make sure nothing can be built out there. I'm thinking we're actually going to destroy this building out there as well. Okay. Alright, much better, much better. Everything's looking pretty good. I like it. These guys are going to build up whenever. Redid my school district a little bit. Although, I guess there's still a couple of things we could do. Like put a couple of trees here behind them. There you go. Looking a little bit better already. Added a couple of parks for these guys. Well, not parks, I mean stadiums. And yeah, just gonna be waiting for these guys to build up here. There's still a little bit of space. There's also a little bit of space for the offices, which I think we could squeeze in a couple, like, right about here. Let's do just that. So we're gonna put these guys out here, and then, like, a couple small ones, like, right about there. And where else can we fit them in? I think... Like right around here, I think that's still gonna be a decent spot for them. So let's put them out here. Eventually, we might break some of this down to put maybe another tall building out here or something like that, but maybe not. We'll see whenever the time comes for that. Out here, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do. On one hand, I do want to place residential out here on another. Oh, hold up. What's going on here? These guys are trying to move through here. They are okay. But this is a bit of a problem that we gotta take care of. Okay, that's not... But then this is gonna become a bit of a problem. Actually, hold on. That's not going to be a problem at all. Okay, I'll fix it up here in a second. We want to go one-way roads. And there we go. Take these guys on. Are you guys moving in the same direction? Also, just a whole lot of no out here. Make sure nobody can build up against these guys up here. And obviously... speed. We need to up that out here. Nice. Next, we want to destroy this guy out here. One road out here should be okay. I mean, there's another one out here, so how bad can this actually be? And now this should be moving a little bit quicker. These guys are... Actually, no, they're moving along. Just that these guys were getting stuck out here, so a little bit better now. A little bit better. Taking a look out here. It's still not bad. They're moving, so I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not touching that at the moment. But yeah, out here, I think we're done. We're pretty much done out here. I mean, there's still a couple of things out here, like garbage being piled up for whatever reason. I'm not really sure. Are these guys good? Yeah, they're good. So we need to increase the land value out here, actually. So let's take a look at the land value. Oh, no, that's not it. There you go, much better. Okay, so actually it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it's going to be a little bit worse. It's still not great, but it can be a little bit better. So we can place a couple of parks and plazas. Maybe even services, if I knew what kind of services these guys actually needed. Not really sure what kind of services these guys need. We already got a prison, so they should be fine with that. Oh, wow, we got the money. we gotta make sure that these guys are in a good spot. Okay, okay. So, high capacity fire station. These guys are gonna be... We gotta place this guy at some place out here. Actually, out here, this looks like that's gonna be a good spot for it. Can he reach it? Yeah, he can reach those guys. Okay, perfect. So this is where we're gonna be putting a couple of our buildings. A fire station. Now everybody's happy here. Next, we do need probably healthcare because I got like none of it. High capacity. And where do we want to put this guy? Probably not there. Where would be a good spot for him? I'm thinking maybe... no, he cannot fit in there. Although if he did, that would be so nice. We could place... Again, not fitting in. Have a problem. People, and they do need death care out here as well, so we need to take care of that. I think we can place this guy, honestly, like right about there. That should make it a little bit easier for these guys. He's almost reaching up to here, but not quite. So let's place him like right about there. Another death care thing. Guy. So that should be a little bit better. Nice. Still looking where we can place this hospital. I think... No. So where do we want to place it? Maybe actually right out here. Maybe not the worst spot for it. Let's place it. It's reaching everybody here. I would love to place another one like right about there, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Death care out here should be okay. Just that they cannot get anywhere. That's probably what's going on. Taking a look at 58%. Yeah, that's a problem. And most of them are getting stuck around here. So it looks like they are moving this way. They're trying to move through here. Then they're getting stuck out here. Okay, we need to find a better way to do this. Yes, you're giving way. Let's see if that's gonna work. Because now these guys are gonna get stuck, and I don't like that. Oh, capital city. Okay, that's fine, So we got 2 by 2 now. We can make this better. Guys. Okay, so now we can actually buy this guy out here. Alright, let's take a look if this is going to be any better. I hope it is. We got another road for these guys out here, so nobody should be getting stuck anymore at this little intersection. At least that's the hope. Now everybody can be going out here. Everybody can be going out there. So we should be in a very, very good spot now. At least, that's my hope. So we're going to give it a couple of minutes here for these guys to run about, because... we have a little bit of problem of garbage disposal and death care out here, which is kind of weird since I already got a crematorium out here. Whatnot. This is a horrible spot for a hospital, if I'm going to be completely honest. So what we are going to do, move this guy like right about here. So maybe this is not going to be living quarters here after all. Which I'm totally fine with, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I'd rather build this up somehow than have living headquarters out there. So, we're gonna give these guys a minute. These guys are trying to get someplace. They're obviously getting stuck, which is not ideal, but we'll give them a moment or two to figure out what's going on and what they want to do. And while we had a moment out there, I redid this road a little bit out here. This might be a bit too much of a churn out here, so we might need to fix this up just a tiny little bit to make this look a little bit better, so it doesn't churn as much. It doesn't look as bad, I mean, when they churn. There you go, it's a bit of a better churn now. Looking absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And they're still trying to go through here, which is a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. There's quite a few of them that's trying to go through here. Maybe we need to redo this out here as well. Before we do that, we need to up this a little bit. Our electricity production. Water production, how's that doing? That's still doing okay. So now everybody got electricity, shouldn't be a problem. Still making money. This out here, I think we're gonna need to redo this, honestly. This is not looking good. But I mean, there's really no good way to redo this. Actually, it doesn't look like we will need to. Looks like this became less busy, so we're good. This is still very, very busy. Mostly because of this intersection here, which I'm starting to hate a little bit. If I'm gonna be completely honest, so let's take a look at what can we actually do about this here. We could place another roundabout. Make this look hideous. We could get rid of this road. I guess we'll have to get rid of both of these roads. Do we really want to do that? I mean, sorta. But let's go with the easier option. We're just going to be adding a roundabout. Yet another roundabout out here. Let's do that. And I gotta fix a little bit of whatever's going on here. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully this is gonna help. I mean, it does really look like it is helping because I don't really have that many cars standing out here anymore, so this looks okay-ish for now. They are busy though. They are very busy. And these guys out here, they're pretty busy out here. Did I change the speed limit on this guy? I did not, so that's why we're having such a problem out here. So let's make sure these guys are going a little bit faster. And now we have a problem in this sector out here, which I think is actually not that bad. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse, actually. 'Cause I don't want to be putting like roundabouts like every 5 feet. Anyway, let's give these guys something to do for now. Let's just let them do their thing, drive around, see how everything becomes. Currently, our traffic is at 75%. This is moving, nobody's standing, so that's great. These guys are moving, so that's nice. Our new problems are arising out here. So that's where my problem is, so easiest fix, destroy the road. And that should become a little bit better eventually. Once again, roundabout here is not going to be helping out since we already have this have a bridge out here, so it's not going to look good. What I think we should do out here, however, is put a stoplight, actually. I think that might be a little bit better. These guys are going to be moving. These guys should be moving without too much problems arising. Yeah, looks like that's helping. Looks like that's helping out quite a bit. They're moving. I like that. Perhaps we need to do the same thing out here because we're getting backed up very, very heavily out here. So let's see if that helps. And I guess the same thing can be said about this intersection here. That should help out. This intersection out here, you guys are giving way. This I'm not sure. This might become a stoplight as well, though. Well, let's just do it and see what happens. We got a stoplight, we got a stoplight, we got a stoplight. Hopefully it's not going to be getting backed up too horribly. No promises. I mean, these guys started moving along very nicely. These guys are getting stuck, which is not as nice. A couple of walkways out here would probably help. I mean, perhaps these guys are trying to reach these offices here, which would be interesting since they got a bunch of offices out there, but I wouldn't be surprised, you know? I wouldn't be surprised. So let's put these guys out here. This guy out here, and we'll see how heavily this is going to be used. So we got one right out there. Perhaps another one out here would do us some good. Destroy a couple of things, which I'm totally fine with. Yeah, there you go. And going down. Nice, okay, so that's fine. So we got a couple of walkways now out here. Should be more than enough, I would imagine. Now, do we want a walkway going through here? I really don't think so, but... No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I mean, a walkway out here would make sense eventually. Once they start using this a little bit heavier. There you go. That's gonna make a little bit more of a difference. Perfect. Oh, and actually it's time to place another stadium. Here we go. Pretty big stadium, so we're gonna put him like right about here. Let's place this guy right about here. That's a very good spot for it. I think, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to do. Perhaps we could exchange places. Put this guy out here, put this guy out there. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. And there you have it. That looks a little bit better. Otherwise, it looks like a sandwich with like no meat inside of it, so that's kind of awkward. So this looks a little bit better, except for this guy out here who is gonna get destroyed. These guys are fine out there. A parking space out here. Might want to put another parking spot out here, so let's do that. Find it real quick, and there it is. So this is going to be another pretty decent spot for parking. These guys out there. All good, all good. This is looking absolutely beautiful. Might need a couple of more skyscrapers out here eventually, or maybe we can destroy these guys out here, put these guys out here. We'll see what we want to do with all of this, but for now, this is looking absolutely beautiful. Looking gorgeous. Although my people still need a couple of more. Oh, well, since we got this guy out here now, we can actually start making a little bit of an industry area out here. They need quick access to the highway. These guys are having a hard time getting anywhere for some weird reason. Make sure you guys are giving way. You're giving way. You guys are going. Or should we destroy this road and just make all of these guys go around? Well, definitely we want to destroy this road out here. That's becoming a nuisance. That's becoming a nuisance. So all of these guys are now going to be going through here, which is fine. They're going to be making a big circle out here. Going out here. No need to do anything here. You guys are fine. Only thing we gotta do is make sure you guys are giving way. Everybody else. And now, this should be fine. They're like, there's not gonna be anybody getting in their way. They're easily gonna be able to get out of here. Now, all we gotta do is create some generic industry out here, but I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to put a road for it, you know? Alright, and as you can see, our traffic is back to like about 78% or so. 79 might get you. Oh, there you go, 80%. I saw it there for a second. It was there for a second. You can rewind if you want to. But anyway, as you can see, we've added a couple of more roundabouts just to make my life a little bit easier. We added one out here. Now we only got one intersection in this whole area that's actually normal, considered normal. So that's interesting. Also, I added another roundabout out here just because these guys just got stuck all over the place and that was not good. Changed the roads around here and seems that this is now not getting stuck. Everybody is in a decent condition now, moving quite nicely. Everything is looking to be okay. And I'm loving it. Anyway, guys, this is it for today. We've added quite a few things today. We redid the traffic. Spent quite a bit of time on it, to be honest. Maybe a little more than I would like, but that's alright. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you next time. Scorpion out.